Ladies and gentlemen, today we stand at the intersection of time, facing the mystery of what we shall leave behind. This question has lingered in the hearts of men and women across generations. What is the mark I will leave on this world? It is a question not of wealth, titles, or possessions, but of something far deeper, something that lives long after our physical presence fades. It is the legacy of love and strength. Let us begin with love, for it is the force that binds all things together. Love is not a fleeting emotion, nor is it confined merely to moments of joy or affection. True love is a decision, a commitment, and a practice. It is, in fact, the most powerful influence we can wield. The world we live in is not without its struggles. There are moments when the weight of life presses down upon us, when we feel worn and uncertain. It is in these times, however, that love reveals its greatest power, not only in giving comfort, but in transforming. To love deeply is to open ourselves to vulnerability and to see others as worthy of care, despite their flaws and our own. But love alone is not enough. It requires strength to endure and to act. The strength we speak of is not one of mere physical might or resistance to hardship, though these can be parts of it. It is the inner fortitude to stand firm in one's principles, to uphold what is good and right, even when it is difficult. Strength enables us to protect what we love, to fight for justice, and to lend support when others are in need. It is this strength that allows love to remain steadfast and not waver in the face of adversity. Together, love and strength form a union that is greater than the sum of its parts. Consider the example of great leaders, teachers, and parents who have shaped the course of history, not because they were powerful in a worldly sense, but because they knew how to love with conviction and to act with courage. They did not hesitate in their duty, nor did they shy away from the hard work of building a future for those who would follow. These figures did not seek recognition, yet their legacy lives on in the countless lives they touched. In our own lives, we too are given the opportunity to leave such a legacy. It is not a matter of waiting for the perfect moment or hoping for the right circumstances. The challenge is to begin now with what we have. It is found in the small acts of kindness, in the choices we make every day to lead with empathy, and in the quiet moments when we stand firm in our convictions despite the storm. To leave a legacy of love and strength means to live a life of integrity, not for applause, but because we understand that our actions ripple out into the future. Our children, our communities, and even those who come after us will feel the effects of what we do today. By nurturing love and fortifying it with strength, we ensure that the world we leave behind is one that is better, kinder, and more resilient than the one we entered. The importance of character. Love and strength are not traits that appear spontaneously or are given to us at birth. They are cultivated, developed, and refined over the course of a lifetime. The journey to leaving a legacy of love and strength begins with the character we build within ourselves. It is the internal foundation that shapes how we interact with the world around us, how we treat others, and how we rise to face the challenges that life presents. Building character is no small task. It requires patience, self-awareness, and a commitment to personal growth. Character is the essence of who we are when no one is watching. It is how we behave in our private moments, when we are alone with our thoughts, or when the temptation to take shortcuts arises. In these quiet spaces, we reveal our true selves. Character is not about perfection, but about striving to align our actions with our values. This process requires conscious effort as it is so easy to succumb to habits that are convenient or driven by external pressures. However, true strength is in resisting these temptations, in choosing what is right over what is easy, and in prioritizing what truly matters over fleeting pleasures or accolades. The importance of building a strong character lies in its ability to shape our interactions with others. Our character dictates how we treat those around us, especially in moments of difficulty. It is easy to be kind and generous when things are going well, but it is during moments of stress, conflict, or disappointment that our character truly shines. The way we respond in these times reveals much about our inner strength and capacity for love. A person with a strong character does not react out of anger, fear, or pride. Rather, they approach challenges with patience, empathy, and a willingness to understand. Love and strength are integral components of a person's character. Love is the force that compels us to act with kindness and compassion toward others, even when it is not reciprocated. It is the selflessness that leads us to put others' needs before our own. Love is not about grand gestures, but the consistent, everyday actions that show care and concern. These actions may include offering a listening ear, lending a hand, or simply offering words of encouragement in times of need. Each small act builds the foundation for a legacy of love that will be remembered long after we are gone. Love cannot stand alone. It needs the reinforcement of strength to endure. True strength is not about physical prowess or the ability to overpower others, but the resilience to keep moving forward when faced with obstacles. Strength is what allows us to maintain our sense of love and compassion, even when faced with betrayal, hardship, or loss. It is this strength that ensures our love is not fleeting, but steadfast and enduring. Strength does not mean never faltering. Rather, it means rising after each fall, learning from every failure, and continuing to move forward with determination and grace. One of the most important aspects of building character is understanding that it is a lifelong process. It is not something that can be perfected overnight, nor is it a goal that can be fully achieved in one's lifetime. Building character is an ongoing endeavor that requires constant self-reflection, adjustment, and growth. It means constantly asking oneself, am I living in alignment with my values? Am I acting out of love and strength in this situation? It requires the humility to recognize when we have failed and the courage to try again, learning from our mistakes without being deterred by them. The importance of character also extends to how we influence others. People are drawn to those whose character resonates with authenticity and integrity. Our actions, attitudes, and behaviors serve as a model for others, particularly for those who are looking for guidance. When we live with love and strength at the core of our character, we inspire others to do the same. In this way, character not only impacts our own lives, but also has a ripple effect, influencing the lives of those we encounter, and ultimately contributing to the larger fabric of society. The strength of our character helps us build resilience, which is essential for enduring the trials that life inevitably brings. Life is filled with moments of struggle and uncertainty, yet it is through these experiences that our character is forged. Every challenge we face offers an opportunity to test our commitment to love and strength. It is in these moments that we develop the resilience to persevere and to come out stronger. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties, but about facing them head-on with grace, learning from them, and emerging with a deeper understanding of ourselves. The importance of character lies in its ability to shape our legacy. A person's legacy is not built on material possessions, accolades, or achievements alone. It is built on the character they have shown throughout their life. A legacy of love and strength is built by consistently living with integrity, treating others with respect and compassion, and acting with courage and conviction in the face of adversity. It is not something that can be left to chance, but something that must be nurtured, developed, and demonstrated every day. In this way, the importance of character and leaving a legacy of love and strength cannot be overstated. It is the bedrock upon which all other qualities are built. Without a strong character, love and strength would have no foundation to rest upon. It is the commitment to continually grow, to remain true to one's values, and to act with compassion and courage that creates a lasting legacy. Living beyond ourselves. The notion of living beyond oneself speaks to a fundamental aspect of human existence. The desire to create meaning and impact that extends far past the boundaries of our own lives. It is easy to fall into the trap of focusing on the immediate rewards of life, success, wealth, status, or personal fulfillment. However, when we limit our lives to these pursuits, we fail to recognize the broader purpose for which we were created. The call to live for others and to contribute to the greater good of the world. True legacy is not measured by the material possessions we leave behind, but by the influence we have had on those around us and the lessons we impart to future generations. To live beyond ourselves means to recognize that our lives are not isolated experiences. We are part of a greater tapestry woven into the fabric of a community, a society, and even a world. Our actions, words, and decisions have a ripple effect. They extend far beyond our immediate circles, often touching lives we will never meet. The human spirit has so many roots and depressions. This is an especially important part of a human life. In this way, living beyond ourselves involves considering the long-term consequences of our actions and striving to make choices that benefit not only ourselves, but also others. When we choose to live with the intention of leaving a legacy, we move away from the idea of transient success towards something more lasting. It is about creating a future that is not defined by our personal achievements, but by how we have helped shape a better world for those who come after us. This can manifest in numerous ways, through mentorship, through the values we instill in others, through the kindness we show in everyday interactions, or through the work we do to improve the lives of others. In all of these instances, we are living beyond ourselves, prioritizing the well-being of others and seeking to build a foundation that others can build upon. Living beyond ourselves requires an awareness that our time here is limited. It is a reminder that our time and energy are precious commodities, not to be wasted on pursuits that have no lasting significance. Instead, we are called to invest in people, relationships, and causes that will endure far past our time. This awareness challenges us to live with purpose, to seek out opportunities for positive impact, and to think critically about what truly matters in the grand scheme of life. One powerful way to live beyond ourselves is through mentorship. The act of guiding and supporting others not only helps them grow, but also ensures that the wisdom and lessons we have learned in our own lives are passed on. Mentorship allows us to directly shape the future by investing in the development of others. It is a way of ensuring that the values we hold dear, values of love, strength, integrity, and resilience, are carried forward by those who follow in our footsteps. Mentorship is not confined to professional relationships, but extends to all aspects of life, from family dynamics to community involvement. The beauty of mentorship is that it transcends time. Even after we are gone, the influence of those we have mentored continues to unfold, creating a lasting legacy that ripples outward. Beyond mentorship, relationships themselves are one of the most profound ways to live beyond ourselves. The connections we form with others, be they familial, friendship-based, or professional, create a web of influence that extends far past the boundaries of our own lives. By nurturing these relationships and treating others with respect, kindness, and care, we build a network that becomes a part of our legacy. Each relationship carries with it the potential for mutual growth, learning, and influence. Through meaningful relationships, we impart values that others may carry with them throughout their lives, passing them along to those they encounter. These connections become the fabric of our lasting influence, weaving our legacy into the very lives of those who remain. The idea of living beyond ourselves is closely tied to the pursuit of service. When we serve others, we step outside of our own needs and desires, focusing instead on the well-being of those around us. Service does not always require grand gestures. It can be found in the smallest acts of kindness, whether helping a neighbor in need, volunteering at a local organization, or offering a listening ear to someone going through a difficult time. Each act of service, no matter how seemingly insignificant, contributes to a larger movement of care and compassion that stretches far beyond our own lives. Service is a direct way to leave a legacy that goes beyond our personal desires and focuses on the collective good, to serving others. Living beyond ourselves means taking responsibility for the world we leave behind. It is easy to feel as though our actions have little impact on the grand scale of things. Yet when we choose to take responsibility for the world around us, we recognize that even small, everyday choices, such as how we treat the environment, how we engage with our communities, or how we advocate for justice, contribute to a greater cause. And so, to contribute to a greater cause, by taking ownership of our actions and recognizing their potential to affect change, we understand that we are part of a much larger narrative. Our decisions are not isolated, and each decision carries with it the potential to influence the future in profound ways. Living beyond ourselves also involves understanding the importance of generational impact. The actions we take today do not just affect us in the moment. They shape the world that future generations will inherit. Whether we are raising children, mentoring young people, or contributing to societal change, our efforts today plant the seeds for tomorrow's growth. By considering the long-term effects of our actions, we ensure that we leave behind a world that is better, stronger, and more compassionate. Our legacy is not just about what we can achieve in our lifetime, but about the world we contribute to shaping for the next generation. Living beyond ourselves is, at its core, about embracing a larger perspective, one that looks beyond the boundaries of individual experience and considers the broader impact of our lives. It is a call to live with intention, to invest in the future, and to focus on what truly matters in the grand scheme of life. In doing so, we create a legacy that outlasts our time on earth, one that continues to inspire and guide others long after we are gone. The interplay of love and strength. Love and strength are often seen as separate qualities, yet in reality they are deeply intertwined, each complementing the other to create a powerful force capable of transforming lives and leaving an enduring legacy. Love, when coupled with strength, becomes more than just an emotion. It becomes an active principle that drives our actions and choices in ways that resonate far beyond our own experiences. Strength, on the other hand, is not just physical or mental fortitude. It is the ability to sustain love, to protect it, and to ensure that it endures in the face of life's challenges. Together, these two virtues form a harmonious partnership that has the power to inspire, uplift, and create lasting change in the world. At its core, love is about connection, compassion, and care. It compels us to look beyond our own needs and desires, directing our energy and attention toward the well-being of others. Love is what motivates us to act with kindness, to show empathy, and to offer support, even when it is difficult or inconvenient. It is through love that we form deep, meaningful relationships with others, whether with family, friends, or even strangers. Love, in this sense, is selfless. It asks nothing in return except for the opportunity to give, to share, and to nurture. Yet, despite its selflessness, love is not always easy. It requires vulnerability, openness, and a willingness to put the needs of others above our own. Strength, in contrast, is the capacity to endure, to stand firm in one's convictions, and to face adversity with resilience. It is the inner resolve that allows us to persevere through challenges and to stay committed to our values, even when circumstances seem difficult or overwhelming. Strength is often associated with perseverance and endurance. It is the ability to keep going when things get tough. However, strength is not just about toughness or the ability to overcome obstacles. It is also about the emotional and moral fortitude to stay true to what we believe is right, even in the face of opposition. Strength is what enables us to protect those we love, to fight for justice, and to defend what is good in the world. It is the backbone that supports the practice of love, ensuring that love remains steadfast and unwavering, no matter the challenges. The true power of love and strength lies in their synergy. Love without strength can easily be diminished. When we love deeply but lack the strength to defend that love or protect the people we care about, we risk seeing our love falter in the face of hardship. It is all too easy for love to be compromised by fear, doubt, or external pressures if we do not have the inner strength to back it up. However, when strength is paired with love, it acts as a solid foundation upon which love can flourish. Strength provides the courage to love without reservation, even when the path is uncertain or the outcome is unknown. It allows us to love fiercely and unapologetically, to hold fast to our convictions, and to protect what we value most. Likewise, strength without love can become rigid, cold, and detached. Strength alone can sometimes lead to a focus on power, control, or personal achievement. Without the balancing force of love, strength may become self-serving or unyielding, lacking compassion and empathy. Strength, when separated from love, can turn into an instrument of harm, oppression, or cruelty. It may seek dominance rather than understanding, protection, or service. It is love that gives strength, its true purpose and meaning. Love reminds us that strength should not be used to dominate, but to uplift. It ensures that our actions, even when they require great fortitude, are grounded in compassion and respect for others. When love and strength work in concert, they create a dynamic force that can bring about lasting change in our lives and the lives of others. This interplay allows us to overcome not only external challenges, but also internal struggles. For example, it takes both love and strength to heal from loss or disappointment. Love gives us the motivation to keep going, to seek connection, and to rebuild after a setback. Strength provides the resilience to endure the emotional and mental toll that such experiences can have, enabling us to rise again even when we feel broken. In this way, love and strength serve as complementary forces that help us navigate the complexities of life, offering both the inspiration and the fortitude needed to persevere. Another aspect of this interplay is the balance that it creates. The combination of love and strength allows us to act with both compassion and determination. In situations that require tough decisions or actions, love and strength work together to ensure that we do not become too soft or too harsh. Love ensures that we do not lose sight of the humanity of others, while strength ensures that we take the necessary steps to protect and preserve what is right. Strength. This balance enables us to act with both heart and mind, making decisions that are both fair and just. In our pursuit of leaving a meaningful legacy, we must understand that love and strength are not isolated virtues, but rather integral parts of a holistic approach to life. To leave a legacy of love and strength is to embody both of these qualities in our everyday actions, relationships, and decisions. It means approaching life with an open heart, willing to give and to care for others, while also cultivating the inner strength needed to stand firm in our convictions and to face challenges head-on. It is through this balance that we can create a lasting impact, one that is rooted in compassion but fortified by resilience. The interplay of love and strength provides a powerful model for living a life that is both impactful and fulfilling. It is the combination of love's selflessness and strength's resilience that allows us to leave behind a legacy that will endure, one that inspires others to live with courage, compassion, and conviction, just as we have.